Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the North Broward Preparatory School here in Coconut Creek, Florida for tonight's contest between the visiting West Boca Raton Bulls and your North Broward Eagles. Hi everybody, Sam Gelfand here, so excited to be here for this one. North Broward coming off of a tough loss against state-ranked St. Thomas Aquinas last Thursday, and they're hoping to rebound tonight against the Bulls. North Broward still ranked top 15 in the state of Florida. Meanwhile, when the West Boca Bulls came into the ballpark today, I saw one of the players look around, take in the field, and sort of wishfully say out loud, "And down goes North Broward." Now the question remains, will that be a prognostication which will come true? There is only one way to find out, of course, and that is to stick around, as we'll be right back with the starting lineups and national anthem in just a couple of minutes on this tape-delayed broadcast. We appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in.
Welcome to North Broward Preparatory School for today's varsity baseball matchup between the West Boca Bulls and your North Broward Prep Eagles. First, the starting lineup for the visitors, West Boca. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 23, Christian Goncalves. Batting second, playing left field, number 2, Tegan Brisky. Batting third, playing third base, number 8, Max McDougall. Batting fourth, playing catcher, number 12, Christian Saunders. Batting fifth, playing center field, number 17, Derek Godfrey. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 9, Alejandro Rodriguez. Batting seventh, playing first base, number 33, Chase Dodson. Batting eighth, playing right field, number 11, Luciano Grosso. Batting ninth, playing second base, number 6, Gabriel Goncalves. And on the mound, number 22, Gavin Russell.
Our new founding fathers and America, a nation.
And now the starting lineup for your Eagles. Leading off, playing center field, number 2, Alejandro Cabral. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 5, Alex Smith. Batting third, playing right field, number 19, Caden Coleman. Batting fourth, playing catcher, number 44, Julian Rodriguez. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 6, Anthony Diaz. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 3, Zach Tavares. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 10, Adrian Rodriguez. Batting eighth, playing first base, number 24, Marcus Hall. And batting ninth, playing second base, number 4, Gabriel Coupe.
Thank you.
Please stand for the playing of the national anthem.
It is game time in Coconut Creek. Thanks for joining us here, everybody. Sam Gelfand on the call and directing this broadcast. Hugo Szapocy, our camera operator. As North Broward coming in with a record of 13-4. The West Boca Bulls a record of 9-7. But here could be the big difference maker, of course. North Broward, a 3A team. West Boca, a 6A team. And frankly, 9 times out of 10, the bigger school tends to take it. On the mound tonight for North Broward is Zach Tavares, the Baylor commit. He is a menace on the mound in 17 2/3 innings pitched. He has a 1.58 ERA and a 2.03 on-base or opposing batting average. Now, he did have a difficult outing in relief against St. Thomas Aquinas last week, but when this kid is on, he is someone you do not want to mess with. West Boca, of course, will have no choice but to try, starting with Christian Gonsalves, who will be the first batter. He's number 23 there. North Broward has 4 D1 commits on the pitching staff this season. One of them out for the season with an injury. But still, 3 D1ers on the pitching staff, that is nothing to sneeze at. North Broward has become so good at cultivating talent over the past 6 or so years, going from an above-average team to 3-time state champions, 2021, 2022, and 2024 as well. Last season making a run deep into the regional semifinals with a team that was almost entirely sophomores. This team almost entirely juniors, and hey, they're 13-4. So you're expecting good things from the Eagles. West Boca may have a tough task ahead of them, but there's only one way to find out. Ball's coming down. We are just about ready to get underway. And as I stall for time by trying to talk over this music, because if it is recognized, it could take the whole video down on YouTube. I'll just say once again that we do appreciate all of you who are tuning into this tape delay broadcast. And once again, it is the shortstop Christian Gonsalves who is about to start things off for West Boca Raton. Gonsalves batting .340 this season. 16 hits, 10 runs, and 7 RBIs. And it will be Tavares' first test today. First pitch is just a little too inside, and we are underway. Hit up the middle. Smith grabs it, sends it over to first, and gets the first out.
Now batting number 2, Tegan Brisky.
One away in just 2 pitches. That's some pretty good efficiency. That'll bring up Tegan Brisky. And once again, the first pitch high and inside. Slider in there for a strike. Tavares rocking the pink glove and pink spikes today. It's a flamboyant combo. Perhaps a bit of a release point issue on that ball. That's the sort of thing that happens when you see that 3/4 almost sidearm motion, is you just hold on to it for a little too long and it misses outside to a right-handed batter. This time Brisky hits it right to Hall. Pitcher flip in, gets the out.
Now batting number 8, Max McDougall.
2 outs just like that. That'll bring up McDougal. McDougal batting .373 this season with 3 home runs, responsible for half of the Bulls' home run output. No pitch, the umpire says. To disbelief from manager Brian Campbell. He's trying to understand what's going on. Parents protesting, saying he swung, but the original call still not entirely clear. Could have been a balk. Indeed, they called a balk, and it's 1-0. A balk is essentially any illegal motion the pitcher makes as he gets a swing and a miss that Tavares was hoping for. If you don't stride directly towards home plate with your pitching motion, that's a balk. It's the easiest way you can frame it, because the balk rule is not exactly the most clear cut. Kind of a catch-all term for like anything a pitcher does wrong in the middle of his motion. Three and one, 2 outs. Here's Tavares. And McDougal goes round, full count. Tavares fans his first of the night. We head to the bottom of the first after this. Taking the mound for the West Boca Bulls today, Gavin Russell. A .358 ERA in 6 appearances, 2 wins, 2 losses. Russell has allowed an opposing batting average of .265 and opposing on-base percentage of .341. He is the workhorse of this Bulls roster, and Alejandro Cabral will be his first test. Cabral batting .288 this season with 15 hits, 13 runs, and 10 RBIs. Of those 15 hits, 7 of them were for extra bases. And his first hack is right up the middle to the second baseman. Throwing over and getting the out is Gonsalves.
Now batting number 5, Alex Smith.
That brings up Alex Smith. Smith hitting in the 2-hole today instead of the usual 4. Manager Brian Campbell came up to me before the game, said, "You know what, I feel like mixing things up a little today." Smith hits one foul down the third base line. And there's a big hack from Smith, but nothing to show for it. He's behind 0-2, but he still leads this team with a .395 batting average. Smith had some strikeout issues last season, but for the most part, they've been fixed. He's only struck out 8 times this year. Make that 9.
Now batting number 19, Caden Coleman.
And that brings up Caden Coleman. Coleman, the biggest power hitter on this roster. Immediately takes one sky high left side. Calling for it is Gonsalves. And he brings it down for a 1-2-3 West Boca first. North Broward can't put anything on the board. No score through 1, though that is how most games go. 4, 5, 6 batters coming up for the West Boca Bulls, starting with the catcher, Christian Saunders. Unique little situation today. Both teams happen to have their catchers batting cleanup. Not something you see every day. And Saunders takes a ball on the outside corner with velocity to start off his at-bat. A little too low for the ump's liking, and Tavares is in a 2-0 hole. Saunders batting .364 this season. 16 hits, 5 RBIs, and a home run to his name. And now it's a 2-2 count. Just on the outside corner, and it's a full count. That hits Saunders in the back, and he is fired up as he makes his way to first. first base runner of either team today.
Now batting number 17, Derek Godfrey.
That'll bring up Derek Godfrey. Godfrey playing center field today. Check out our new picture-in-picture capabilities, allowing you to keep an eye on the runner on first. That's fun, isn't it? It is, at least for me, as it's 2-0 count. And we're getting a quick mound visit already. Looks like that's Brandon Cooney just trying to calm Tavares down. As mentioned, Tavares had a rough outing on Thursday against St. Thomas Aquinas. He came in relief as his regular scheduled start against True North Classical Academy was canceled due to rain. So he came in to relieve Rostock and gave up a couple of runs, which ended up dooming the Eagles in that contest. So he's here trying to rebound. And although this is only our second time seeing Tavares on the broadcast, he is a Baylor commit, so you got to imagine that he's got the mental game down pat. But the fastball is just high, and it's a 3-0 count. You don't get to the D1 level without being able to control your emotions. And that fastball finally clips the corner. Outside, and there's a walk. Tavares is looking a little discouraged out there.
Now batting number 9, Alejandro Rodriguez.
So that brings up Rodriguez. Both teams have an A-Rod today. Adrian Rodriguez and Alejandro Rodriguez for their respective squads. This A-Rod DHing, as there's now runners on first and second with no out. Tavares steps off the rubber, tries to keep the runners honest. Runner on second takes a sizable lead as that pitch is called for a strike. 2 protests from the West Boca dugout. Tavares has got some zip on his fastball. It's in the 90s. Hit on the ground to Diaz. Turns 1, and there's 2. How do you recover from a rough start to your day? A double play will do it. Chase Dodson takes his first ball. Now there's a runner on third with 2 outs. And I think after getting a double play, North Broward, they'll be okay with a runner on third. Still 90 feet away as Dodson draws a sword. Dodson holds off on that one. The ump confirms it, and it's a 2-2 count. Up the middle and right to Coupe. Doesn't have to move, and that's 3 outs. Bottom of the second coming up. Don't go anywhere. Four, five, six batters coming up for North Broward, starting with Julian Rodriguez, who would love to open this up. J-Rod, the second most proficient power hitter for North Broward, behind Coleman, has 4 home runs on the season. Batting .364 as Juju takes his first strike. Got a food truck in the building, and I don't know what it's selling, but something smells excellent. I'm gonna have to get some of that before the night is over. Smells like barbecue or something. Rodriguez, a commit to Appalachian State. And he skies one back towards the edge of the turf. And Gonsalves can't find it. Rodriguez on his way to second. And that ball gets away from the second baseman, though Rodriguez will not advance. So a comedy of errors puts Rodriguez on second base.
Now batting number 6, Anthony Diaz.
And that is never what you want to see if you're the Bulls. The E4 brings up Anthony Diaz. But hey, if you're North Broward, that's a base runner. You'll take it any way you can get it. Courtesy runner for J-Rod out there. That's Rodrigo Lithgow. That almost gets away from the catcher. J-Rod, someone North Broward likes to preserve, as Diaz hits one into center field. Underneath it is Godfrey, who makes a catch. Lithgow runs, and he makes it to third safely. So sacrifice fly by Diaz, and that'll bring up Tavares.
Now batting number 3, Zach Tavares.
Tavares, of course, the pitcher in this matchup, but also not a bad hitter. He's got a .447 on base percentage. batting .300 even. It's a beautiful day here in Coconut Creek. And Tavares is ahead 3-0. It's a beautiful day. It is also a sweltering day. Four-pitch walk for Tavares.
Now batting number 10, Adrian Rodriguez.
Now there's runners at the corners for A-Rod. One of two A-Rods on the roster for each of these teams today. And Rodriguez nearly takes one on the chin. It's allegedly 82 degrees outside. The sun finally setting. It did not feel like that. Popped up in play. Several people calling for it. Eventually, it's the shortstop Gonzalez who comes over. No runners will advance.
Now batting number 24, Marcus Hall.
There are four people who could have gotten that, but Gonzalez had to come way out of position for it. First pitch in the dirt. Second one finds its mark. Hall, the lefty. Pitcher finds a sign he likes, and Hall takes one for a ride into left center field. And a beautiful diving catch by Brisky seals the deal in the second. Take another look at that. That is a web gem. One more time just for fun. All the credit in the world to Tegan Brisky. No score through two. Neither team able to break this deadlock, though North Broward did threaten in the bottom of the second, put two on with one out, but two straight fly balls kept them from scoring. So now West Boca West Boca will hope to be the first on the board, starting with Luciano Grasso, the right fielder. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. Technically a hit, a slow dribbler out of play. Well, the important thing is there's two strikes. Here comes Tavares, and there goes Grasso. That brings up the number 9 batter, Gabriel Gonsalves.
Batting number 6, Gabriel Gonsalves.
Christian and Gabriel brothers on holding down the middle infield. One playing shortstop, one playing second base. Tavares down 2-1. He's been challenging hitters, trying to make them chase, but they haven't been chasing today. A testament to the Bulls' plate discipline. But they've also been working these counts against him, and Tavares has gotten at least 2 strikes on almost every batter that he's seen today. Hit foul. A couple of fans getting to bring home a souvenir today. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the short porch, and no one gets to it. There's a single for Gabriel Gonsalves. And that's the first base hit that either team has pulled off today. So that'll bring up the other brother in this dynamic duo, Christian Gonsalves. North Broward's already turned 1 double play today. They'd love to turn a second. And Rodriguez keeping an eye on the runner on first. And now we can too with our picture-in-picture technology. Curveball just misses. That was a good pitch. That fastball clips the zone. Tavares, a sub-2 ERA out there. Runner kept on his toes. Foul ball, and once again 2 strikes generated by Tavares. And once again, taking a look at Gonsalves on first. Rodriguez sets up on the outside of the zone, and Gonsalves swings through. That's 3 strikeouts so far for Tavares.
Risky.
Brisky takes a mighty hack. Already played the hero with that beautiful grab out in left field. But he's not chasing that pitch. Just a little too low, and once again another 2-1 count. Fouled off, and once again it is 2-2. Brisky grounded out to the pitcher his first time up. And Tavares gets 3 swinging strikeouts to end the third. As Mr. Brightside rings out at the North Broward baseball field, the Eagles are looking on the bright side. Sure, they haven't been able to make any noise, but neither of the Bulls. So there's silver linings as Gabe Coupe steps up. Coupe, the number 9 hitter. Perfect game ranks him the number 26 sophomore in the entire country. As Gavin Russell floats a curveball in there. But it is not ruled a ball. That one more of a take. And Russell trying to work fast as Coupe fouls one off. Breaking ball misses the zone, and this at-bat continues. Coupe batting exactly .200 this season. 5 hits, 11 runs, though. And Coupe takes one into center field. Underneath it, though, is Godfrey.
Now batting number 2, Alejandro, coming overall.
So you can see why he's ranked so highly, even if he doesn't quite put it together. So that brings up Cabral, who is 0 for 1 today. Cabral grounded out to second base his first time up. And nearly gets hit his second time up. Able to get out of the way just in time. Find a way on, bellows Brian Campbell. And Cabral takes the advice but can't follow through on it. High at the hands, and it's 2-1. Cabral has a .351 on-base percentage, and he can fly around the base pass. 8 stolen bases this year, though the curveball drops in for a strike. The 2-2 just a little too low for the ump's liking, and it's a full count. A defensive swing fouled off, and this one continues. Cabral works a walk. And that's the third base runner that North Broward has had today. That brings up Alex Smith. He struck out looking his first time up. And now he's got a runner on first to work with 1 out. Another pitch high at the hands to Smith. "17 hits, 16 runs for Smith this season. And he pops one straight up, going to the left side of the field, and Gonsalves brings it down. 2 outs.
Now batting number 19, Caden Coleman.
So that brings up Coleman, who also flew out to Gonsalves his first time up. And Smith's having a bit of a rough stretch right now. Nothing he can't bounce back from. Runner goes, and that one is hit into left field by Coleman, but straight into the waiting glove of Brisky. So once again, North Broward threatens, but can't actually make any noise, and this one remains deadlocked at 3. This one remains deadlocked at 0 after 3 innings of play. 3, 4, 5 batters coming up for the West Boca Bulls, starting with Max McDougal. McDougal struck out swinging his first time up, as 4 Bulls have today. And he hits one right back to Tavares, who was able to gather it and throw over to first. 1 out just like that.
Now batting number 12, Christian Saunders.
Went off the glove, but Tavares able to play it. This is where I tell you about today's sponsors, if we had any. That can change. Your ad here. We are very ready and willing to sell out. Right back up to Tavares. There's a familiar refrain. Walks it over to Hall, and there's 2 down.
Now batting number 17, Derek Godfrey.
That brings up Derek Godfrey, and the first pitch misses. Godfrey walked his first time up. And this time Tavares finds the zone. Fouled off into the drainage pit. And Tavares 1 strike away from getting out of the 4th. Even though he misses there, innings like this are still good for his longevity in this game. Low pitch count. Yes, sir, shouts manager Brian Campbell. Ump says no, sir. Let's take another look at it. It's a borderline call, but it looks like it's just outside the zone. Full count, slapped into right field. Coleman can't get there in time. He has to play it on the bounce. That's a solid base knock for Derek Godfrey.
Now batting number 9, Alejandro Rodriguez.
That is a low-flying plane overhead. That's a private jet from the looks of it. Might be going to the Boca airport. That's pretty close by. Man, the zoom on that camera is pretty good. If you got any aviation enthusiasts in the crowd, tell us what that is. Either way, it's Alejandro Rodriguez now with a runner on first. The sun's starting to set, and you see those colors starting to come out here on the diamond. One of the wonderful things about living in Florida, beautiful sunsets here. Gets away from A-Rod. And the runner on first is now a runner on second. Bit of a mishit there from Rodriguez, though Rodriguez able to field it. This may get confusing. 2-2, 2 outs. Here's Tavares. Did he go around? No, says the umpire in the field. A couple of really close calls going against Tavares in this one, though correct calls. Full count, 2 out, runner on second. West Boca hoping to open up the deadlock. They won't do it there. Tavares picks up strikeout number 5 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Four, 5, 6 batters coming up for North Broward in the bottom of the 4th, starting with Julian Rodriguez, who reached second on an error. More private jets flying overhead. It's a good place for plane spotting. More planes going to Boca as Rodriguez hits one on the ground, and it is misplayed by Gonsalves. Throw over, not in time. And Rodriguez has reached base twice on 2 errors. First an E4, now an E6.
Now batting number 6, Anthony Diaz.
So that'll bring up Diaz, who is yet to reach base today. Diaz had a sacrifice fly in his first time up, moved the runner to third, but that runner could not score. And this time, hits one straight into center field, brought down by Godfrey. No runner can advance.
Now batting number 3, Zach Tavares.
So here comes the pitcher, Tavares. Walked his first time up. Hoping to get on base again here. The runner on first and 1 out. Keeping an eye on the runner, nothing doing. Russell deals, it's outside, well outside, but the runner doesn't go. You know, North Broward often falls into the same rhythm when it comes to facing pitchers who aren't exactly overpowering them. They overhit. They get underneath the ball, they fly out a lot, and they can't generate opportunities as a result. We've seen it several times this season, and we're seeing it again tonight. How about that? A bit of actual analysis. Didn't expect some journalism, did you? And that's a swing through that Tavares probably regrets. There is movement in North Broward's bullpen. Caden Coleman is up. Gets away from the catcher, but the runner doesn't go. Three and 1 count to Tavares. Russell finds a sign he likes, but goes back for the runner who is almost caught snoozing. In fact, Lithgow was. And there's 2 outs just like that. Hit into center field, and once again Godfrey's there. And North Broward fails to make some noise for the 4th inning in a row. Both teams kept silent so far as the 7-8-9 batters come up for West Boca.
Now batting number 33, Chase Dodson.
Dodson will be the first to face Tavares in the 5th. And for North Broward's offense, the story right now is constant flyouts with no productivity. 10 of their outs have come via the flyout. By comparison, West Boca's almost exclusively put balls on the ground. West Boca struck out 5 times, and they have grounded out 5 times. And that's 10 of their 12 outs. Tavares hoping for another punch out here. Ahead on Dodson, 0-2. Tavares strikes out 6. And North Broward's pitching staff continues to be one of the best in Florida. Now here's Luciano Grasso. Quickly pops one up. Calling it is Coupe, and he brings it down.
Now batting number 6, Gabriel Gonzalez.
Now here's Gonsalves. And he draws a sword. Verily. Not the tallest of stature, Gonsalves. Did he go? Yes, according to the ump. And he's clearly not too happy about that call. Behind 0-2, Tavares working fast here. Fouled off. Gonsalves singled his first and only time up. Tavares can't shut it down there. A nasty breaking ball, but it is just too far inside. The 2-2 high, and Gonsalves has worked a 3-2 count. 2 outs, full counts, no one on the base paths. Here's Tavares. Grounded straight up the middle. Smith able to get there and get the out in time. Still deadlocked as we head to the bottom of the 5th. North Broward hoping to turn those flyouts into productive outs. Hoping to get some runners on the board here in the bottom of the 5th. Starting with the 7-8-9 batters, Adrian Rodriguez coming up first. Once again, North Broward has gotten out 12 times, and 10 of those have been via flyout today. Rodriguez tries to lay down a bunt. Can't fly out on a bunt. You can pop out. Curveball crosses him up and hits the catcher in the foot in a uncomfortable position. That's a foul ball straight off the foot. And Christian Saunders is up. He's walking around. So harm hopefully avoided for Saunders. That's why when you're a catcher, usually your shin guards have that little flap that protects your foot. Looks like his does. It's just that that was an unlucky foul ball. It hit the one part that it didn't protect. 0-2 to Rodriguez. Very far inside, nearly hits him. Both Adrian and Julian Rodriguez, recipients of quite a few hit by pitches last season. Less so this year. Adrian heading to Rowan State College. Already committed. Here's the 2-2. And Rodriguez hits one to center field. Underneath it is Godfrey. Does that sound familiar? It should.
Now batting number 24, Marcus Hall.
Godfrey has been involved in North Broward's last 3 outs and 4 of the last 5 outs. So that brings up Hall. First pitch low. Godfrey's getting a workout out there at least. A lot of planes flying overhead today. If I had to hazard a guess, we're seeing lots of private planes flying overhead because the Palm Beach International Boat Show starts this weekend. I work out there, and let me tell you, there are some mega yachts in Palm Beach right now. .30 becomes a 3-1. We actually won't be bringing you Friday's game because as part of my work responsibilities, I have to film a party on a super yacht, so that'll be fun. Hall works a walk. We apologize, though, that we won't be able to bring you Friday's game against Cardinal Newman. We will be here, though, for senior night on Thursday against the Community School of Naples. Now here's Coupe with a runner on and one out. Senior night's going to be a fun one. Community School of Naples, a very good program. Coop fouls it off. Russell deals. Breaking ball just finds the zone. Note the flag behind first base, blowing towards left field and ever so slightly in. Runner back in time.
Wake up, Hugo.
1-2 to Coupe, high at the hands, and it's a 2-2 count. Gotta love the NBP in the outfield grass out there. It looks great. And Hall is being kept honest. Coupe fouls it off. Apparently that foul ball hit the security booth. Hall has stolen 5 bases this season. Coupe pops one up. Yeah, guess what? Another flyout. It's at times like this that I recommend taking a page out of the movie Major League and start making batters do push-ups every time they hit a fly ball. Push-ups right on the diamond. How many? Asks Hugo, the cameraman. I'd say at least 10 for every fly ball. I mean, that's 11 flyouts, so there are 14 outs, I believe. No, 12 actually. 12 of their 14 outs have come from a fly ball. So here's Cabral. He is 0 for 1, walked his last time up. There's a strike. I really hope that food truck does not leave as soon as the game ends, because I want something. Beautiful cotton candy skies here. And that gets away. Hall makes it to second safely. Bilingual dugout for North Broward this season. Most dugouts down in South Florida are bilingual. Even if you don't speak the language, you pick up a couple of things. Cabral wanted to eat on that swing. He got stuffed. 2-2 count, 2 outs, runner on second. Russell deals right back into his glove. How about that? He's got sprinter reflexes out there. And a little bit of luck, too. Watch it one more time. That was a thing of beauty. A couple of great defensive plays from West Boca today. And still no score after 5. A gorgeous sunset here in Coconut Creek. Look at those cotton candy pink clouds. Courtesy of Hugo, the cameraman. We have a new pitcher on the mound for North Broward. As Zach Tavares' day is done, Caden Coleman comes in relief. But you almost don't want to cut to it. You kind of just want to keep looking at these clouds. That is gorgeous out there. Fine, we'll get back to baseball, if you insist. Wait a minute, I can take this angle, and we can still see the clouds. Zach Tavares' final line, 5 innings pitched. 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 hits, no runs, and 1 hit batsman. Back to the top of the order for Coleman. And Coleman's first pitch of the night is a strike. Coleman, 15 1/3 innings pitched this season, an 0.45 ERA. Someone North Broward can trust to shut things down in relief. Coleman has recorded 9 strikeouts in those innings. He's a contact pitcher for sure and a contact hitter. But here he is ahead in the count. Deals to Consalves, who has to get out of the way. It didn't hit him, but it sure came close. Julian Rodriguez talking things over with Coleman. Rodriguez, the best game manager in South Florida, bar none. He is so mature behind the plate. He's able to keep pitchers calm and able to call fantastic games, too. It's a dance between catcher and pitcher, as that one is hit to right field and brought down by Adolfo Camacho, who is taking over for Coleman out there.
Now batting number 2, Brisky.
Here comes Brisky. Brisky 0 for 2, grounded out to the pitcher his first time up, then struck out. The first pitch is definitely low. Coleman, someone who is getting collegiate looks right now, has not committed to a college, but just give it time. Foul down the left side. Third base coach grabbing it. Coleman puts a little extra mustard on it, but does not generate a swing. Those cherry clouds starting to fade, and darkness taking over. A big hack high from Risky makes it 2-2. Beautiful night here in South Florida. And we're glad that you're all joining us. Not live, but feels live. In the dirt, full count for Coleman. Just outside, and Coleman's second batter is a walk.
Now batting number 8, Max McDougall.
So now here's McDougall. Also 0 for 2 with a ground out to the pitcher and a strikeout. Smoked foul. Takes an okay lead on first, thinks about going, and that pitch fouled off 0-2. Coleman keeps the runner honest. The 0-2 hit right back to Coleman. They get the out at second and throw over to first. A beautiful double play, the second one turned by North Broward tonight. Juggling was Coleman. Smith with a great plant on that transfer and throw. Watch it one more time. That's a 1-6-3 double play. You don't see it too often. I'll be back at the bottom of the 6th right after this. Alex Smith, after a fantastic defensive effort in the top half of the inning, hoping to get something started in the bottom half. Still no scores. We go to 6. Bottom of the 6th, Gavin Russell still on the mound for the West Boca Bulls, and why not with how he's pitching? North Broward has flied out 12 of their 15 outs tonight. And if you're North Broward right now, you just want to put something on the ground. Don't give them a chance to snag it out of the air. Two and 0 count. Russell not really showing any signs of wear and tear out there right now, as Smith hits one just foul. Smith's looking composed. Doesn't look like he's sweating out there. Have to wonder how his arm feels. Smith will take his base.
Now batting number 19, Caden Coleman.
Yeah, that got him on the elbow. And that brings up Coleman, the current pitcher, with a runner on first. Coleman is 0 for 2 with a fly out to shortstop and then a fly out to left field. You know, he told me before the game he hasn't been hitting his best, but he said, I feel like I'm going to do well today. Something's going to change. I asked him, when you're in a slump, how do you mix things, or how do you get out of it? He said, you just got to mix things up. You got to try some new things. And he said, today I'm just, in batting practice, I was just squaring up the ball better. So that's generated a couple of flyouts, but it hasn't generated a hit for him today. He said, yeah, I'm only batting 360. I want to be batting 400. Only in high school, right? Another fly ball, this one possibly playable. Dodson under it, has a little bit of trouble finding it, but does eventually. And Coleman looks dejected as he goes back to the bench.
Now batting number 44, Julian Rodriguez.
So now there's one out for J-Rod. Thirteen flyouts for the North Broward Eagles. We're keeping count tonight. Rodriguez swings through. Catcher loses it on the transfer. No throw. Smith snags a bag, and you don't see that very often. That counts as a stolen base, not a wild pitch. Got out of the glove of the catcher, Saunders. Saunders got to be kicking himself, hopefully not with a leg that he got hit in the foot on. And J-Rod has to duck out of the way. Rodriguez has reached base both at bats, neither one a hit though. Both of them on errors. Here comes Russell. And that gets away from Gonsalves, though the runner will stay on second. 2-1. Russell keeping an eye on the runner. And Rodriguez breaks up the no-hitter. That goes into left field. Smith waved around, and it's an RBI single for Julian Rodriguez to put North Broward on the board.
Now batting number 6, Anthony Diaz.
A tip of the cap to Gavin Russell taking a no-hitter into the 6th. But that no-no falls apart, and it's 1-0 Eagles. Popped up by Diaz. Calling for it is Dodson. And he gets it, 2 outs.
Now batting number 3, Zach Tavares.
14 flyouts for North Broward. And that brings up Tavares, who has flown out once and walked tonight. Lithgow, the courtesy runner on first once again. And Tavares hangs his bat as Gonsalves calls for it and brings it down. North Broward finally breaks this one up. It is 1-0 as we head to the 7th. All of a sudden, West Boca finds themselves 3 outs away from getting shut out as North Broward takes a 1-0 lead off the RBI single by Julian Rodriguez. That representing his 17th RBI of the season. J-Rod is the only hitter on North Broward who you could say has been having a good game. Reached base all 3 times, though 2 of them were on errors. And now it's up to the 4, 5, 6 batters to make some noise for West Boca. Caden Coleman, the shutdown reliever, gets his first strike on Saunders. Saunders hit by a pitch his first time up, then grounded out right back to the pitcher in the 4th inning. Saunders lets it go by. Coleman delivering more on the mound than at the plate so far today. And Saunders sends one into right field. Camacho barely has to move to bring it down. a good hit, but this is a bit of a cavernous ballpark. That brings up Derek Godfrey. And Godfrey takes his first strike. Little trapdoor fastball from Coleman. Trips him up and hits him. And now there's a runner on first. The tying run is on first base. That brings up Alejandro Rodriguez.
Now batting number 9, Alejandro Rodriguez.
Peruse into the platter. Rodriguez has had himself a tough day out there. Hit into a double play his first time up, then struck out looking his second. Now with Godfrey on first pitch ball. We may not have sponsors, but I tell you what we can plug. This whole streaming broadcast setup here designed to create opportunities for North Broward students who are interested in pursuing a career in broadcasting, whether it be on the mic, behind the camera, or producing. And we're actively looking for recruits right now, so if you are a North Broward student or any high school student really from any school and would love to get involved, just reach out, let us know. We'd love to have you. 3-0 count now to Rodriguez. Coleman taking his time. It's a 4-pitch walk. Gets away from Rodriguez, but it doesn't matter. And that prompts a mound visit. Last thing North Broward wants to do is give this up at the very last moment. Go into a deficit in the bottom of the 7th. That's Brandon Cooney, pitching coach out there. Also owner-manager of X Team in the South Florida Collegiate Summer League. I can't read lips, but Coleman doesn't look like he's pitching with the most confidence right now. And confidence, a lack of confidence, is the killer at this level. Double play potential for the Eagles as Chase Dodson steps up to bat. Dodson taking his sweet time, though. The umpire talking something over with one of the coaches. First pitch strike from Coleman. Coleman not a strikeout pitcher. If any pitcher was to force a double play, here it'd be him. But he is ahead 0-2. 1 out, 2 runners on. North Broward in the danger zone. West Boca can smell a run here. And that smell is not just the food truck that's outside the ballpark. That's what I smell, but that's not what West Boca smells. comes Coleman. And there goes Dodson. Two outs now for the Eagles. Dodson has struck out twice tonight. Some action in the North Broward bullpen just to be safe. That's Jack Rostock. What's he doing out there? North Broward, if they really want to shut it down, they go to Rostock, the North Carolina State commit, usually a starter. Guess that's their insurance policy in case Coleman can't get it done with 2 outs. Rostock has been absolutely lights out this season. Struck out 9 on Thursday against St. Thomas Aquinas. But that was then, this is now, and right now Coleman trying to get out of a small jam and end this game. He is 2 strikes out. He is 2 strikes away from doing so. The 1-1 just inside. Some nice late movement on that fastball. Coleman takes a deep breath and delivers. Grosso swings through, and North Broward is 1 strike away from shutting down this incredibly close game. I wish I knew which player it was as soon as West Boca came in who hopefully, longingly said, down goes North Broward. Can that prediction come true? 2-2, 2 outs, 2 runners on. And hit foul. That's Rostock in the bullpen who grabs it. Popped up, Rodriguez reaching back, has room, makes the catch! And that is all she wrote. North Broward hangs on and takes the 1-0 win against the West Boca Bulls. Paranoid the Eagles were, trying to close this one out, anything but a hitter's duel, but they're able to seal the deal. The fateful pop-up from Grosso, brought down by the Appalachian State commit, Julian Rodriguez. And North Broward can take a deep breath. Probably not out of the woods from the coaching staff, but at the very least, they pick up the win, and of their last 4 wins, all of them have been shutouts. A hitter's duel, this was not. Both teams combined for just 3 hits tonight. 2 errors committed by West Boca as well, but not many base runners at all that we saw tonight. Instead, we saw Gavin Russell of West Boca take a no-hitter into the 6th. We saw a great start from Zach Tavares, and Caden Coleman able to clutch it out with the save for North Broward. So make sure you join us on Thursday for senior night against the Community School of Naples. We'll be there. We hope that you will be too. Until then, thank you so very much for viewing this tape-delayed broadcast. My name is Sam Gelfand, and on behalf of Hugo Szapocy, our camera operator, the North Broward Preparatory School, and everyone here at the FHSAA, we hope you have a very good night wherever you may be.